What is up, everybody? This is Chris with Hobby Legends, and we are ripping some Marvel. We're going to be doing Marvel's Masterpiece 92 Platinum, and this should be a whole lot of fun. Thanks, everybody, for joining, and let's get to ripping. Now, with this break, everything will go to the character with two exceptions. There is an insert spot for the Fantastic covers and then the Battle Spectrum cards. Those two are their own spots. Everything else goes to the character, including any cover variants that we find. So let's get into it. And I've opened a box. This should be a whole lot of fun. The product looks fantastic. And let's see what we can find today. Hopefully we can run into some PMGs. The lower, the better. That would be very cool to find a gold 1 of 1. Alright, our boxes have been freed. Let's get to ripping, everybody. Best of luck in this one. And welcome in, Philip. It's going to be fun. And for those watching live, make sure to put your spot in chat and let's see if we can find something nice for you. Oh yeah, I forgot they do have the tape on the front. All right, everybody, we are off and away. Pack number 1. And we're going to lead off with Dr. Doom. And our first on the Corner Box Creations, this one is Captain Marvel. And up next, we're going to have Quasar. And for Quasar, that looks like it is a canvas. And it sure is. And ending our first pack with Phoenix. And we should see a lot of canvases. They are one in every other pack. Sauron. And then very nice, that is Star-Lord and Rocket Raccoon on the Corner Box Creations. And that was the rainbow version, followed by Deathlock and Black Panther. Oh, you got Ghost Rider? Yeah, let's see if we can find something nice for you. And thanks for joining us, Breaks and Banter. Ooh, nice. Amazing Spider-Man on the rainbow. So nice cover variant going to Spider-Man. The Spidey spot strikes quick. And behind him, we're going to have Thor. And that is another canvas for Thor. Followed by Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards to end our pack. All right, Philip, let's see if we can find some Psylocke action for you. Leading off with Jubilee on this pack. And that is our first of the clear cuts, and it is going to Ultron. Followed by Loki on the rainbow. And then Professor X to end our pack. Sleepwalker. And that is a cover variant here for Captain Britain. And then Jean Grey on the canvas. And Wolverine making his first appearance today. Leading off with the Unstoppable Juggernaut. Ooh, behind him we have my boy Remy LeBeau. That is Gambit on the canvas. And I do like this shot of Remy. He's even got a smoke in his mouth. Very cool. And then blue tracks going to Bullseye. The blue tracks are not numbered here out of 92. Followed by Strong Guy. Quicksilver. And then Iron Man on the canvas. So our first Tony Stark appearance. And North Star on the rainbow. Followed by Kurt Connors, the Lizard. Hey, what's up, Stash? Looking for some Black Panther and Doc Ock? Yeah, let's see what we can find for you. Leading off with Cap in this pack. And then the New Warriors, or Namor, I should say. on the cover variant. And Captain Britain on the canvas. And then Ben Grimm, the Thing. All right, Sabretooth for Unforgiven. Leading off with Dormammu, and we're going to get some numbered action. That looks like a red prism. And it is Namorita on the red prism, so we just saw her on the cover variant. Now getting some numbered action. And she is 135 of 492 on the red prism. And Super Skrull on the canvas. Followed by Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat. Scarlet Witch. And then this one is one of the fantastic covers. That is Wolverine and Hercules. So that card will go to the fantastic cover spot. And then Doc Ock, there you go. Ask and you shall receive. Doc Ock on the canvas. Followed by Havoc to end our pack. Archangel. Ooh, Unforgiven, I think. Oh no, it's Hobgoblin. I saw the claw. I thought we were going to get Sabretooth. But Hobgoblin on the pink lasers. And for Hobgoblin, he is 417 of 992. And there's Namorita again, this time on the canvas. Followed by Bullseye. And last pack here of box number 1. The Enchantress. And then corner box creations for Thor. Ooh, and then we got our first symbiote action. It is Venom on the canvas. Followed by Adam Warlock to end our first box. Yeah, I thought it was for you, but then it was like, no, that was one of the goblins. Yeah, please. Leave that to the side because that's its own spot. All right, box number 2. Can we go low this round? We found a pink laser and a red prism out of box number 1. I am hoping we have some low numbered action here in box number 2. I'm going to start off with Apocalypse. And then that should be Hawkeye on the cover variant. And up next is Dazzler on the clear cut. And we should see quite a few clear cuts. They are 1 in every 4 packs. So Dazzler on this one. And then Mephisto to end our pack. Leading off with Loki. Ooh, very nice. So we're going to see our first battle spectrum. It is Thing versus the Hulk. So very nice. It did not take us long to find our first battle spectrum. And up next is Nick Fury on the canvas. Followed by Storm. And I like it that it's the 90s Nick Fury. North Star. Ooh, and then the Thing on the cover variant, red prism. Nice action for the Thing spot. And he is 126 of 292 on the red prism. And up next we have Bobby Drake, the Iceman, on the clear cut. And then the Blob. Cyclops. And then Doctor Strange on the cover variant. And Red Skull on the canvas. And there you go. We found him. It is Sabretooth. Hopefully your next one is numbered. Leading off with Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. And behind her, we're going to have another cover variant for the Wonder Man on the rainbow. And Adam Warlock on the clear cut. And ending the pack with Tombstone. Nova. And then Thanos on the cover variant. Ooh, nice. Matt Murdock on the canvas. That is Daredevil. And then Shadowcat. And there we go, our first appearance from Ghost Rider. Ooh, very nice. We got a nice Spider-Man. Very, very cool. Let's see. I don't know if I can get the 3D effect for you guys. It's kind of tough in the camera. You can see that the light is messing with it. See if I bring it a little closer. That is awesome. Nice hit for the Spidey spot. Yeah, these are one of the kind of cards you got to see in person. So very cool for Spider-Man. And that was our first look at the lenticulars, man. They look fantastic. And then we're going to have a rainbow going to Cyclops. And Nightcrawler to end our pack. Yeah, that is one of those ones, like, you guys got to hold them and see them in person. They look fantastic. And then a character like Spider-Man, that is amazing. And then Major Victory to start this one. And then Canvas going to Elektra. And behind her, we're going to have a blue tracks. And that is Mephisto on the blue tracks. And Adam Warlock to finish off our pack. Yeah, that was the lenticular. Ooh, we're going to lead off with Morbius. And behind Morbius, I believe we have a Plexi. The lone thick card in the set. We sure do, and it is going to Archangel on the Plexi. And just to give you guys an idea, like, that is a thick boy. So very nice. Congrats to the Archangel spot on the Plexi. And those run one in every 36 packs. So basically one every 3 boxes. And then Invisible Woman on the rainbow. Gonna lead off with Mojo. And then Spidey strikes again, this time on the corner box creations. Followed by Dazzler. And then Spidey. Oh, there's my boy Remy again. And behind Gambit, we're going to have the Human Torch on the pink lasers. And for Human Torch, he is 128 of 992. Ooh, nice. We're going to get another lenticular. So very cool. 2 in 1 box. And yeah, let's see if I can move it back. Yeah, the light is messing with it bad. But these are fantastic. And this one is the Unstoppable Juggernaut. But yeah, in person, the effect looks fantastic. So congrats to the Juggernaut spot on the lenticular. And then ending the pack with Wonder Man. Captain Britain. Followed by Deathlock on the cover variant. And Mr. Fantastic on the clear cut. Followed by Silver Sable to end our box. Yeah, anything I put up here, that's because they're their own spot. That's a Battle Spectrum card. So yeah, just leave those ones separate. Thank you. And that brings us to box number 3. Come on, box 3. Can you be the one to show us a precious metal gem? Leading off with Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk. And behind him we have Sandman on the canvas. Followed by Archangel on the rainbow. And then Bishop making his first appearance today. That'd be a cool one to build, though. The full set and the lenticulars. Leading off with She-Hulk. And then Mojo on the canvas. Oh, this one's actually the leather. Yeah, it looked a little bit different. So Mojo on the leather. Followed by Havoc on the blue tracks. And Shatterstar on the base card. Nomad. And then a variant for Kang on the canvas. And up next we have a rainbow going to Enchantress. And Mole Man to finish off our pack. Weapon Omega. Followed by Spider-Man on the cover variant. Or fantastic covers on that one, I should say. And up next we have Silver Surfer. And that is our first holo foil as well. Holo foils are 1 in every 2 boxes. And the Surfer is our first to strike on the holo foil today. Followed by Apocalypse. Feral. And behind her we're going to have Adam Warlock on the cover variant. Pink lasers. And for Adam, he is 637 of 692 on the pink lasers. And very nice. We got another one. A lenticular for Loki this time. So very nice. We're up to 3. So averaging 1 per box on the lenticulars. And then Leader to finish off the pack. Speedball. Followed by Iron Man on the corner box creations. And then another clear cut. This one is going to Apocalypse. And then Colossus making his first appearance today. Venom. Followed by Morbius on the cover variant. And then Galactus on the canvas. And Cable to end our pack. So our first look at Cable. Alright, welcome on in, Sheriff. Let's see what we can find for Thor. Nick Fury and then She-Hulk on the corner box creations. Followed by Black Cat on the clear cut. And in our pack with Green Goblin. Red Skull. And behind Red Skull, there we go. A little Sabretooth action for you. So there you go, Unforgiven. A blue tracks for Sabretooth. And the blue tracks are not numbered in this set. Followed by White Queen on the canvas. And Black Widow. Daredevil. Followed by Mojo on the cover variant. And another clear cut. This one is going to Blob on the clear cut. And Moon Knight to finish off our pack. Elektra. Followed by Apocalypse on the rainbow cover variant. And Rogue making her first appearance. This one on a canvas. And Iceman. Yeah, they do. They look good. I like the blue tracks. They were also in Marvel Platinum. And that's Gambit on the cover variant. Followed by Havoc on the canvas. And Electro to finish off our pack. I think this card would look very cool in rainbow form. Hopefully we can find a rainbow for Electro. I think that card would really pop. Thanos. And behind Thanos, we're going to have Green Goblin on the pink lasers. And for Green Goblin, he is, there it is, 259 of 692 on the pink lasers cover variant. And Cable on the clear cut. Followed by Deathlock. Oh, does it? Yeah, hopefully we can find one. That would be cool. Because I've seen Magneto's regular card, and yeah, that probably would look very, very cool. Corner box creations for Hulk. It's a little Bruce Banner action. And then Captain Britain on the canvas. And Luke Cage making his first appearance today. Breaking his way into the break. White Queen. And behind her, we're going to have a blue tracks, and that is the Blob on the blue tracks. And that is also his cover variant. And our clear cut this time is Electro. Oh, I want to see it in rainbow form. This card would look so cool in rainbow. But clear cut there for Electro. And then Magneto. Yeah, this image in lenticular. Yeah, that hopefully we can find one. Come on, Magneto. We want to see it. Leading off with Rogue. Followed by Ghost Rider on the cover variant. So a little Ghost Rider action. And Namorita on the canvas. And then Johnny Blaze to end our pack. Sandman. And behind him we're going to have a rainbow. And that is Nightcrawler on the rainbow cover variant. A little Nightcrawler action. Followed by the leader on the clear cut. And Darkhawk to end our pack. Is it now? Popping for a different reason? Leading off with Kang this time. And then our cover variant is Major Victory. Followed by Hawkeye on the canvas. And then Ultron to end our pack. Starting off with Quasar. Ooh, we got another lenticular. And I think you guys know who it is just by the hand. Very cool. That is Hulk on the lenticular. Let me see if I can adjust the light so it doesn't catch it quite as much. So that is very, very cool. Yeah, I think I could stare at the lenticular cards all day. So very cool. Congrats to the Hulk spot on the lenticular. And then Dormammu on the rainbow. Followed by Namor. Going to lead off with Thor this round. And then behind Thor, we're going to have Doctor Strange on the canvas. And blue tracks is going to Black Cat. It's a little Felicia Hardy action. And yeah, with that pose, you're not joking, Philip. Followed by Deathbird. Ooh, I think we have another Plexi. Leading off with Jean Grey. Oh yeah, we're going to have another one. And that is Mr. Sinister on the Plexi. So nice hit for the Mr. Sinister spot. And then Scarlet Witch on the rainbow. Leading off with Iron Man. Ooh, nice. Then Black Panther on the cover variant. Our fantastic covers, I should say, here. Followed by Thanos on the canvas. And Hobgoblin to finish off our pack. Super Scroll. And behind him, we're going to have a Pink Lasers. And this one is going to Mephisto. And for Mephisto, he is 557 of 992. And you guys see it, we have another lenticular on deck. And this time it is going to Night Thrasher. Yeah, such cool cards, man. And then Silver Surfer to finish off our pack. And it's nice, they made them more common than I thought. They are 1 in every 12 packs. So you should see 1 lenticular per box. And those cards are too cool to have them be really rare. Doctor Strange on the corner box creations. And our clear cut this time is Professor X. So a little Charles Xavier action. And then Dazzler to finish off our pack. Going to lead off with Rogue this time. The people, they want to see this in the lenticular. And then Nomad on the canvas. And behind him, we're going to have a Rainbow. And this one is going to Nova. Followed by Luke Cage. Or just Cage for this set. Leading off with Sandman. And behind him, we're going to have a canvas, and that is going to Doctor Strange. And I think this one is actually a leather. Yeah, it is a leather going to Doctor Strange. There is definitely a different texture to the leathers. And then Storm on the blue tracks. Followed by Magneto. Come on, lenticular. We want to see it. Ooh, we're going to lead off with Kang. And then behind Kang. Oh, that's a cool one. Human Torch. And is this going to be a holo foil? Oh, it's the PMG. Very nice. So our first Precious Metal Gems is going to Human Torch. Very nice. And he is 40 of 100 on the red PMG. And canvas is going to Weapon Omega. Followed by Ghost Rider on the rainbow. So that was our first one of the PMGs. Let's hope we can hit at least 3 more. I want to see at least 4 in this break. Quasar. Followed by Black Panther on the corner box creations. And that is a holo foil going to Cable. Very nice. Cable spot striking with a holo foil. And these are 1 in every 2 boxes. We should see a holo foil every 24 packs. And then Johnny Blazed in this one. I know, with that Human Torch PMG, it's like the perfect parallel for him. Leading off with Thor. And then Kitty Pryde on the pink lasers. Ooh, it's going to happen. All right, Kitty Pryde. We'll check your number in a minute. We got another lenticular, and it's going to be popping. It is Rogue on the lenticular. So I think if I hold it like this, we can take in the whole effect. Yes, such awesome cards. Hats off Upper Deck on the lenticulars. And very nice. Chat wanted to see it. So congrats to the Rogue spot on the lenticular. And then Darkhawk to finish off our pack. And we'll go back to the Kitty Pryde or Shadowcat. And she was 11 of 692 on the pink lasers cover variant. It's funny. Sometimes if you just talk about a certain card, like the boxes, they have a way. We end up finding it. Leading off with Jean Grey. And then Captain America on the cover variant. And I do like the image of this one. You got Red Skull there and then Bucky. And clear cut this time is going to Nightcrawler. Followed by Ultron to finish off our pack. Namorita. And then Corner Box Creations, that is Thing and Human Torch. And this is the rainbow one as well. This is one of the cards we will have to do a random at the end of the break. Unless someone has both the Thing and Human Torch spot, we will have to do a random for this one. So Arturo, I'm going to put this one up top. Keep it to the side because I'll have to random it at the end of the break. And then Nighthawk on the canvas. And then Psylocke. And I think that's our first look at Psylocke in this one as well. Leading off with Hawkeye. And then Namor the Submariner on the Corner Box Creations. And then clear cut for the Thing. And just the super close up on the Thing's face. And then Night Thrasher to finish off our pack. Leading off with Doctor Strange. And then we're going to have a blue tracks behind him. And that is Tombstone on the cover variant blue tracks. Followed by Hulk on the canvas. And then Human Torch to finish off our pack. Thanos. And then Galactus on the cover variant. And clear cut this round is going to Storm. And then our first appearance from Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. Looking very menacing in this image. Not the guy you want to mess with. Galactus. And then Silver Sable on the rainbow cover variant. And She-Hulk on the canvas. And Mr. Sinister to finish off our pack. White Queen. And then White Queen on the cover variant. Hawkeye on the canvas. And then Deathlock to finish off our box. And then Hawkeye was actually a leather. The front of the cards feel quite a bit different from the leather and the canvas. But they look very similar at first glance. So that brings us to box number 6. All right, what goodies do you have for us in this box? Leading off with Cyclops. And then Thor on this one. This is another of the fantastic covers. Followed by the Invisible Woman on the canvas. And Tombstone. So we've seen some goodies, but we haven't really gone low yet. Our lowest is that red PMG to 100. So come on, let's see some low numbered action. Invisible Woman. And then Thor and Hulk on the rainbow. And this is another for the fantastic cover spot. And our clear cut this time is Luke Cage. Or just Cage for this one. And then Shadowcat. Nova. Followed by Kitty Pryde on the cover variant, Rainbow. Nova on the canvas. And Nightcrawler. Up next, we have Ghost Rider. And behind him is going to be a rainbow. And that is... Ooh. It's a clear cut and then a rainbow. So Namor on the clear cut. And behind him, we're going to have a rainbow going to Quicksilver. Followed by Adam Warlock. Major Victory. Invisible Woman on the cover variant. And behind her, ooh, very cool, it is Ghost Rider on the canvas. I really want to see this in lenticular as well. I think that would look awesome. Followed by Spidey. Morbius. And then Major Victory on the leather. And Thing on the blue tracks. Followed by Wonder Man. Mojo. Major Victory on the canvas this time. And then, very cool, that is Captain America on the rainbow. And Silver Sable. Gambit. Nova on the cover variant. And behind that, we're going to have Morbius on the leather. And Psylocke to end our pack. Captain Britain. And then we're going to have another red prism. And this one is going to Darkhawk on the red prism. And for Darkhawk, he is 435 of 492. Morbius on the leather. And then Nighthawk to finish off our pack. Or Night Thrasher, I should say. Namorita. Corner box creations for Daredevil. Mojo on the canvas. And then Human Torch to finish off our pack. Hawkeye. And then we're going to have another pink lasers, and that has to be Black Panther. No, it is Venom. So very cool, going to Venom on the pink lasers. And for Venom, he is 813 of 992. And then some more Venom, this time on the leather. And so you can kind of see the difference in texture. Followed by Kingpin to finish off our pack. Doctor Strange. And then nice, that is Wolverine and Sabretooth. So another of the Battle Spectrum cards. So that will be going to the Battle Spectrum spot. And then Gambit on the canvas. And ending our box with Mr. Sinister. All right, come on, box number 7. We want to see some low-numbered action, please and thank you. Doctor Strange. Ooh, we got another lenticular, and this one is Sinister. Mr. Sinister on the lenticular. I just wish we could get that one beam of light out of here. So very cool on another lenticular. This one for Mr. Sinister. And behind him is the Blob on the rainbow. And then Darkhawk to finish off our pack. Thanos. And then Colossus on the canvas. And then Colossus again on the blue tracks. Ooh, we got another Plexi on deck. First up, we have Galactus. And then our Plexi is going to the Enchantress. And Rainbow for Sabretooth. White Queen. And then Fantastic Covers. This one is Wolverine and Hercules. Darkhawk on the hollow foil. Followed by Ultron to finish off our pack. Rogue. And then we're going to have another pink lasers. And that is Mole Man on the pink lasers. And for Mole Man, he is 750 of 992. And we do have another lenticular. And this one is Ultron. Yeah, you can kind of see this one just popping out. It's showing up a little bit on the camera for everybody. But yeah, anybody that does not have one of these yet, I highly recommend getting at least one on eBay so you can see them in person. Namor the Submariner to end this pack. They are fantastic. Sandman. And then Thor on the corner box creations. Clear Cut is going to Silver Sable. And then Deathbird to finish off our pack. Morbius. And then Spider-Man on the cover variant. And behind Spidey, we're going to have one of his villains. It is the Lizard Kurt Connors on the clear cut. And another one, it is Kingpin. Though Kingpin is a villain for many, many different heroes. Mojo. Corner box creations for Captain Marvel. And then Mole Man on the canvas. And Mr. Sinister to end our pack. Ooh, nice Gambit. And behind Gambit, we're going to have another pink lasers. And this one is Thanos on the cover variant. Pink lasers. And for Thanos, he is 106 of 292. On the red prism, actually. And then Mephisto on the clear cut. And then Deathlock. Captain Britain. Wonder Man on the cover variant. Apocalypse on the canvas. And Cage. The Black Cat on the rainbow cover variant. And behind the Black Cat, we're going to have Shadow Cat on the clear cut. Magneto. Come on, we want to see it in lenticular to see all that metal just flying everywhere. Hawkeye. Silver Sable on the cover variant. And then Leader on the canvas. And Johnny Blaze to finish off our pack. And that'll bring us to our next box. Come on, let's see something low. Lots of cool goodies so far, but I want to get low. Come on, box. Show us something 50 or under. Weapon Omega. Ooh, nice. Lenticular going to Quasar. So the Quasar spot is the next to get a lenticular. Very, very nice. And then behind him, we're going to have, ooh, nice, our first look at Beast. And it is on a rainbow for Hank. And Leader to finish off our pack. Feral. Followed by Scarlet Witch. And that one is a canvas for Scarlet Witch. And then Strong Guy on the blue tracks. Followed by Colossus. So the heavyweights, they hang out together. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Welcome on in. Leading off with Speedball. Ooh, and then we have another Plexi. And that is Cap. Very cool. Captain America on the Plexi. Yeah, so thick on these ones. Very nice for Captain America. Jubilee on the rainbow. Dr. Doom. Followed by Captain America on the corner box creations. And behind Cap, we're going to have another hollow foil, and this one is going to Deathbird. And trying to get all the little masterpieces in there for you guys. If you see on the sides right here, they're in the hollow foils. So nice hit for the Deathbird spot. And then Phoenix to end our pack. Leading off with Sauron. And behind him, we're going to have another pink lasers, and this one is going to Nova. And for Nova, he is 761 of 992. And this time, we're going to get Elektra. So very nice. Elektra is the next spot to get a lenticular. And then Black Panther to finish off our pack. Leading off with Beast. Followed by Silver Surfer on the corner box creations. Havoc on the clear cut. And then Mr. Fantastic to finish off our pack. Daredevil. And then the Scarlet Witch on the cover variant. Clear cut going to Bishop. And then Electro. Elektra. And Moon Knight on the cover variant. Quicksilver on the canvas. And Bishop. And we are doing another one of these breaks tomorrow. Auctions will be ending tonight on eBay. Same setup. It'll be another case break for tomorrow. Nightmare to start off this pack. And then Red Prism going to Ultron on the cover variant. And he is 175 of 292 for Ultron. Colossus on the clear cut. Adam Warlock. Hulk. Archangel on the cover variant. Captain America on the canvas. And then Shatterstar. She-Hulk. And then Sabretooth on the rainbow cover variant. And that is perfect. Right behind Sabretooth, we're going to have Wolverine on the clear cut. So a little Wolvie action. Followed by Mole Man. Nomad. The Enchantress on the cover variant. And then Dormammu on the canvas. And then Apocalypse to finish off our box. Kang, and then Psylocke on the cover variant, the Phoenix on the canvas, and then Hobgoblin, Quasar, Spider-Man on the corner box creations, and then the Kingpin on the clear cut, and Silver Surfer to finish off the pack. I'm going to lead off with Thor. And then behind him is going to be a blue tracks. And that should be Havoc on the cover variant for the blue tracks. It sure is. It's a little action for Havoc. Canvas going to Black Panther. And then Dazzler to finish off the pack. Jean Grey. And followed by Night Thrasher on the cover variant. Our clear cut is going to Johnny Blaze. And then Cable to finish off the pack. Leading off with Iron Man. And there's Havoc again, this time on the rainbow. Mr. Fantastic on the canvas. And then Green Goblin to finish off our pack. Super Skrull, followed by the Human Torch on the cover variant. Captain America on the canvas, or that one is a leather. And then Black Widow to finish off our pack. Elektra, followed by Namor on the corner box creations. And clear cut is going to Hobgoblin. And then Mole Man. Doc Ock. And then Professor X on the canvas. And Tombstone on the rainbow. And I do like that image. That's pretty cool. And going to end our pack with Moon Knight. Venom. Followed by Dormammu on the canvas. And then Phoenix on the blue tracks. And Iceman. Nick Fury. And then Wolverine on the canvas. Shadowcat on the rainbow. And then Electro. Red Skull. And then Deathlock on the cover variant. And we got another holo foil. This one is going to Ultron. And then Bishop to end our pack. Daredevil. And then another pink lasers. And this one is going to Havoc. So this box was all Havoc. And for Havoc, he is 416 of 692 on the cover variant. Pink lasers. And then Cage on the lenticular. Yeah, this is another one that is a very cool image for a lenticular. You see those bricks just flying. So very cool. Congrats to the Cage spot on getting a lenticular. And then Shatterstar to finish our box. And that puts us at the halfway point of the break. So let's see that the back half has some low numbered action for us. We saw a lot of goodies, but we didn't get very low in the first 9 boxes. So come on. Let's go low. 50 or under, please. Scarlet Witch. North Star on the canvas. Sleepwalker on the rainbow. And then Havoc to finish off our pack. Archangel. And canvas is going to the Ghost Rider. Lizard on the blue tracks. And then Bullseye to finish off the pack. Apocalypse. Followed by Cyclops on the canvas. And then the Unstoppable Juggernaut on the rainbow. Mephisto. It's tough not to. After you've seen those lenticulars, especially in person, they do look fantastic. They like literally jump at you. Enchantress. And then corner box creations for Thanos. Hobgoblin. Yeah, it's tough to see in this one, but it is a hollow foil for Hobgoblin. Just a lot of art going on this card. And then Storm to finish off our pack. Loki, the God of Mischief. And behind him, we're going to have Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, on the pink lasers. And she is 124 of 692. And our lenticular this time is going to the White Queen. So very nice. Congrats to the White Queen spot on the lenticular. Followed by the Blob. North Star. Cable on the corner box creations. And our clear cut this time is Night Thrasher. And Sabretooth to end our pack. Jubilee. And then Loki on the cover variant. Followed by Archangel on the canvas. And Professor X to finish off our pack. Sleepwalker. And then Star-Lord, and I believe this is, yeah, it's one of the Fantastic covers. So that does go to the Fantastic cover spot on the Star-Lord. And clear cut this time is Sabretooth. Followed by Wolverine. So that's very cool. That's happened twice. I feel like that's how it should be. But it should probably be the other way around. Wolverine first, and then Sabretooth. Juggernaut. And then we're going to have a Blue Tracks, and that is going to Storm on the Blue Tracks cover variant. Enchantress on the canvas. And Strong Guy to finish off the pack. Quicksilver. And then cover variant this time for North Star. Ooh, very nice. Some more Spidey action this time on the clear. So not too shabby for the Spidey spot so far. Get another parallel, that time on the clear cut. And then Lizard behind him. Captain America. And then Tombstone on the rainbow cover variant. Loki on the canvas. And then Thing to end our pack. Dormammu. Cyclops on the cover variant. Nova on the canvas. And then Black Cat to finish off our pack. Alright, time for our next box. And so far so good. I don't think we've doubled up on a single lenticular. So hopefully we can end up hitting 18 different ones. So at least 18 of the spots can get a lenticular. Jean Grey. And then is that Dormammu? Oh, it's Mephisto on the cover variant. Clear cut for Storm. And then Black Widow. Iron Man. And this one is another Fantastic Covers. It's Thor on the card, but it does go to the Fantastic Covers spot. And then Magneto on the canvas. Come on, we want to see you in lenticular so bad. That one would really, really pop. And then Moon Knight to finish off our pack. Super Skrull. And then Blue Tracks going to Thing. And that is the cover variant for Thing on the Blue Tracks. Clear cut is going to Nightcrawler. Followed by Iceman. Leading off with Dr. Octopus. Storm on the cover variant. Johnny Blaze on the canvas. And then Electro to finish off our pack. Venom. Strong Guy on the rainbow cover variant. And then a little Psylocke action on the clear cut. Followed by Bishop. Nick Fury. The Blob on the cover variant. Darkhawk on the canvas. And then Shatterstar to finish off our pack. Red Skull. And nice, another lenticular, and this one is going to Iceman. Very, very cool. So congrats to the Iceman spot on getting a lenticular. And then Thing on the rainbow. And Mole Man to finish off our pack. Daredevil. Followed by Ultron on the canvas. Mole Man on the blue tracks. And Apocalypse to finish off the pack. Ooh, we got another Plexi on deck. First up, we have Elektra. And behind her, our Plexi is going to Juggernaut. So nice hit for the Juggernaut spot. And then Black Cat on the rainbow. Nightmare. Followed by Daredevil on the corner box creations. Namor on the canvas. And then Leader to finish off our pack. The Hulk. And behind Hulk, we're going to have another pink lasers. There we go. A little numbered action for Thor. Oh, nice. This is a very, very worthy pack here. And for Thor, he is 860 of 992 on the pink lasers. And right behind that Thor, we're going to have a lenticular of the God of Thunder. That is another cool one. Very, very nice. So Thor spot, this pack was for you. And I'm going to end with Colossus. She-Hulk. Followed by Hulk on the corner box creations. Mr. Sinister on the clear cut. And then Phoenix. Alright, that brings us to our next box. Namorita. Wonder Man on the canvas. And then Wonder Man on the rainbow. Followed by Mr. Sinister. And that is one thing that I've noticed. There is a lot of double ups inside packs. You guys have seen where you'll get two characters back to back. Hawkeye. Followed by Loki on the leather. And then Professor X on the blue tracks. And then Deathlock to finish off the pack. Ooh, what do we have here? I think we have something special, everybody. Doctor Strange. And that is Loki. And is this a 101 plate? Oh, this is the metal old... Yeah, we did not see any of these in when we opened them. Very nice, the metal cards. So this is the first one we have found, and it is going to Loki. And the odds on these are 1 in every 220 packs. So very, very nice. Basically a case hit on the metal OGs. I'm just going to call them the metal. So the Loki spot has struck with what is essentially a case hit. So just like the Plexis, they are a very thick card. And behind Loki, we're going to have Psylocke on the rainbow. So that is what they look and feel like. Very nice. Then Thanos, followed by Spider-Gwen, making her first appearance today on the Corner Box Creations. And holofoil is going to Namor the Submariner. And then Luke Cage to finish off our pack. Galactus. And behind him, we're going to have another Pink Lasers. Ooh, it's a parallel, but we want to see it in lenticular. That is Magneto on the cover variant. Pink Lasers. And for Magneto, he is 682 of 692. And then that's just too funny. Right behind him is a lenticular. We were just one card off. So our lenticular this time is going to Deathlock. And then Magneto in the back. So the Magnetos were sandwiched around the lenticular. Oh, so close. White Queen. And then Thor and Hulk. And I believe this is another of the fantastic covers. It is. And Magneto again, this time on the clear cut. Followed by Johnny Blaze. Ghost Rider. Sleepwalker on the cover variant. And then Nightcrawler on the canvas. And Wonder Man. Major Victory. Corner Box Creations for Nova. Wonder Man on the clear cut. And then Silver Sable to finish off our pack. Morbius. And then blue tracks behind him. And for the blue tracks, it is Mephisto. Adam Warlock on the canvas. And then Psylocke to end our pack. Mojo. And then Juggernaut on the cover variant. And behind him, we're going to have another clear cut. This one is going to Human Torch. Followed by Night Thrasher. Gambit. And behind Gambit, we're going to have another X-Men. It is Storm on the rainbow cover variant. And then nice Spidey. A little more Spidey action with Spider-Man on the canvas. And then Human Torch to finish off our pack. Captain Britain. And Quicksilver on the cover variant. Black Cat on the leather. Oh, that one is actually the wood. So Black Cat on the wood parallel. And then Kingpin to end our pack. All right, leaves us with 6 boxes to go in this one. Come on, let's see some more goodies. North Star, followed by Iceman on the canvas. And then Storm on the rainbow. And Spider-Man to finish off our pack. Cyclops, followed by Apocalypse on the cover variant. Juggernaut on the canvas. And then Wonder Man to finish off the pack. Ooh, finally we're going to get some lower numbered action. I think it's a Seismic Gold. First up we have Invisible Woman. Very cool. It is going to Tony Stark, Iron Man on the cover variant. And it is indeed a Seismic Gold. So very nice for the Iron Man spot. He is 21 of 92 on the Seismic Gold cover variant. Followed by Electro on the canvas. And then Silver Sable to finish off our pack. Nova. And then Spider-Man on the cover variant. Or no, that is a Fantastic cover, so that will go to the Fantastic cover spot. And then Bishop on the canvas. And Psylocke. Ghost Rider. And behind him, ooh, that's got to be Cyclops. Sure is. Cyclops on the pink lasers. Laser beam parallel for Cyclops. And he is 417 of 992 on the pink lasers. And then Quicksilver on the canvas. Followed by Night Thrasher to finish off our pack. Major Victory. And then Iron Man on the corner box creations. Shatterstar on the canvas. And then Human Torch to finish off our pack. Yeah, I was thinking of what to say with that. Because, I mean, it's a beam match. But a very cool parallel for Cyclops. And then Captain America to start this one. Followed by She-Hulk on the corner box creations. Green Goblin on the canvas. And then you could see the mask of Spidey behind Green Goblin. Pretty cool image here. And then Blob to finish off our pack. Dormammu. And then Corner Box Creations Rainbow going to Nova. And our clear cut this time is Mole Man. Followed by Sabretooth. It is like the perfect parallel for him. It looks cool. Ooh, we got Scarlet Witch. And then behind her, we're going to have Ben Grimm, the Thing, on the rainbow cover variant. Black Widow on the canvas. And then Tombstone to finish off our pack. Archangel. And then clear cut this time is going to Black Panther. And Rainbow for Mephisto. And then Shadow Cat to finish off our pack. Leading off with the Enchantress. Followed by Nightcrawler on the cover variant. And Moon Knight on the canvas. And then Nightcrawler again. So got both the base card and the cover variant for Nightcrawler in that pack. Loki. And then Sleepwalker on the canvas. And behind him we're going to have a blue tracks. And that is going to the leader on the blue tracks. And then Adam Warlock to finish off our box. Alright, that leaves us with 5 boxes to go. Come on, one of you 5. I want to see something low numbered. We've seen so many cool cards, but only 2 numbered 100 or less. And only 1 precious metal gems, too. So come on, last 5 boxes. Show us something low. And show us a PMG. Iron Man. And then Beast on the canvas. Looks like he's in the danger room on this one. And our Rainbow is going to Sauron. And then Dazzler to finish off our pack. Super Skrull. Dormammu on the cover variant. And then Cyclops. This time on the canvas. Followed by Cable. So a father-son duo that time. Doc Ock. And behind Doctor, we are going to have a red Prism. And that is going to Juggernaut on the red Prism. And for Juggernaut, he's 86 of 492. Followed by Jubilee on the canvas. And then Green Goblin. Venom. Ooh, nice. And we have another battle card. This one is Captain America and Red Skull. And I believe this is our 3rd on the Battle Spectrums. And that, once again, is going to the Battle Spectrum spot. And then Canvas for Sleepwalker. And then Black Widow to finish off the pack. Nick Fury. And we're going to have some more numbered action. It's going to be another Pink Lasers. And that is Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic on the Pink Lasers. And he's 489 of 492. Or 992, I should say. And right behind Mr. Fantastic, we're going to have the Invisible Woman. So 2 members of the Fantastic Four in this pack. And she was on the leather. Followed by Moon Knight. Red Skull. Oh, very nice. Corner box creations for Thing and Human Torch. So, was the other one a rainbow? Do you remember? Or was it the base version? Okay, so we'll still have to do a random. But the winner will get the rainbow. And the loser will get the base card. For Thing and Human Torch. So, very cool we were able to find a second one. So, you guys will each get one of those cards. And then Juggernaut on the canvas. And Iceman to finish off our pack. Leading off with Rogue. Corner box creations for Star-Lord and Rocket. Silver Sable on the canvas. And then Darkhawk. Sandman. And Spider-Gwen on the Rainbow Corner Box Creations. And our clear cut is going to Deathbird. And then Ultron. Leading off with Kang. And then Blob on the Rainbow cover variant. And Psylocke on the canvas. It's a little more Psylocke action. And then Namor. Quasar. Ooh, and then Clear Cut is going to Green Goblin. And Doctor Doom on the rainbow. And then Deathbird. Thor. Followed by Captain America on the cover variant. Sauron on the canvas. Straight out of the Savage Land. And then Hobgoblin. Jean Grey. Followed by North Star, and that is a leather. It is. Ooh, a nice little Wolverine action on the blue tracks. Followed by Silver Surfer. Sauron, followed by Dazzler on the canvas, and then we'll have a rainbow, and that is going to Havoc on the rainbow, and then Thing, Beast, followed by Jubilee on the, that one is a leather for Jubilee, followed by Apocalypse on the blue tracks, nice armor match for Apocalypse. And then Black Cat to finish off our pack. Jubilee. Cable on the canvas. And Bullseye on the rainbow. Havoc. Sleepwalker. Doctor Strange on the Corner Box Creations. And another hollow foil. This one is going to Johnny Blaze. And then Bullseye. Juggernaut. And then we'll have another pink lasers. And this one is going to Colossus on the cover variant pink lasers. And for Colossus, he is 427 of 692. And we do have another lenticular on deck. And this one is going to Captain Britain on the lenticular. So congrats to the Captain Britain spot. And then ending our pack with Mephisto. Quicksilver. And then nice, another battle card. This one is Spider-Man and Venom. And once again, that will go to the Battle Spectrum spot. And our clear cut this round is Moon Knight. And then Storm. Nomad. Sabretooth on the cover variant. Deathbird on the canvas. And then Black Panther. Weapon Omega. And then Black Panther on the cover variant. And he is fighting Kraven the Hunter on this one. Oh, that's another fantastic cover spot. So that will go to the fantastic covers. And then Darkhawk on the clear cut. Followed by Mr. Fantastic. Feral. And then the Black Cat on the Blue Tracks cover variant. Hobgoblin on the canvas. And then Professor X. Speedball. Tombstone on the cover variant. Silver Surfer on the clear cut. And then Wolvie. Apocalypse. And then the Lizard on the rainbow cover variant. Silver Surfer on the canvas. And Strong Guy. Dr. Doom. And then cover variant for Shadow Cat. And then Thing on the leather. Oh no, that's actually a wood. Yeah, see, if you look at it a little bit from the side, you can see kind of the wood effect. Yeah, there you go. So Ben Grimm strikes with another parallel. And then Lizard to finish off our pack. I think Thing is in the lead right now for most different parallels. He has had a pretty darn good break. Alright, that brings us to box number 16. So 3 boxes to go. Captain Britain. Tombstone on the cover variant. Colossus on the canvas. And then Blob. Hulk. Ooh, very nice. We got a rainbow one this time. Spider-Man and Venom. But this is the rainbow version. Very, very cool. So the Battle Spectrum spot is doing very, very well. And then we're going to have Black Widow on the clear cut. And then Leader to finish off our pack. She-Hulk. And then Bullseye on the cover variant Rainbow. Lizard on the canvas. And Colossus to finish off our pack. Nomad. And then Clear Cut for Shatterstar. Nightcrawler on the Rainbow. And then Phoenix. Weapon Omega. Kingpin on the cover variant. And then Thing this time on the canvas. Black Panther. Feral. And then Scarlet Witch. And for Scarlet Witch, she is on the leather. Black Panther on the blue tracks. Mr. Fantastic. Speedball. And then Black Cat on the canvas. And then Adam Warlock on the rainbow. Followed by Professor X. Dr. Doom. Dormammu. Mr. Sinister on the cover variant. And then Archangel on the leather. And Wolverine. So we just had one extra card in that pack. That was the first time I've seen a pack where they had a backwards card. But it was just an extra. Sauron. And then Silver Surfer on the red prism. And for Silver Surfer, he is 96 of 492 on the red prism. Followed by Havoc. And then Strong Guy to finish off our pack. Beast. And then Black Panther on the corner box creations. Bullseye on the canvas. And then Lizard to finish off our pack. Jubilee. And then we're going to get some more numbered action. And this one is going to Dr. Doom on the pink lasers. And for Doom, he is number 30 of 992. And then the Enchantress on the leather. And ending our pack with Ben Grimm, the Thing. Sleepwalker. Followed by Captain America. And that Captain America is a fantastic cover card. And then Mephisto on the canvas. And Black Cat to finish off our box. Alright, last two. Come on. Let's go out with a bang. Captain Britain. And then Star-Lord, and this is another of the fantastic covers. Speedball on the canvas, followed by Magneto. Come on, or a lenticular for this one. That would look fantastic. Come on, last 2 boxes. We want to see something cool. Namorita. And then Dazzler on the rainbow cover variant. Clear cut this time is Mr. Fantastic. And then Johnny Blaze. Hawkeye. Ooh, very cool. Something for Wolverine. It is the cover variant. Rainbow. Followed by Night Thrasher on the canvas. And Darkhawk. Doctor Strange. And then Thing on the clear cut. And Strong Guy on the rainbow. And then Ultron. Thanos. Havoc on the cover variant. Human Torch on the canvas. And then Namor the Submariner. Galactus. And then Doctor Doom on the leather. Shatterstar on the blue tracks. Deathbird. White Queen. Followed by Kingpin. And for Kingpin, that is a canvas. Lizard on the rainbow. Hobgoblin. Rogue. Bullseye on the cover variant. Sauron on the leather. And then Silver Surfer. Sandman. And then we're going to have another red prism. This one is going to Mojo. And for Mojo, he is 100 of 492 on the red prism. Mr. Sinister on the canvas. And then Dazzler to finish off our pack. Kang. Thanos on the corner box creations. Deathlock on the canvas. And then Cable. Quasar. And then some more numbered action. This one is going to Deathbird. And Deathbird is on the pink lasers. 485 of 992. And then Beast on the leather. And then Green Goblin. Thor. Cable on the corner box creations. Luke Cage on the canvas. And then ending our box with Adam Warlock. All right, everybody, that brings us to our final box of the break. And thanks again, everyone, for joining us. And we will be running this break back tomorrow. So check eBay. Auctions should be ending very soon if they had not already started. And that will be another one case character break, just like today. All right, last box. Come on, let's go low. At least one card under 100 or a PMG. All right, we're off to a good start. We're going to get another lenticular. Starting off with Loki. And then Johnny Blaze on the lenticular. So very cool for the Johnny Blaze spot. Getting himself a lenticular. And behind him, we're going to have a rainbow going to Spidey. So a little more Spider-Man action, this time on the rainbow. And then Tombstone. North Star. Tombstone on the canvas. And then Mr. Fantastic on the blue tracks. A nice color match for Reed Richards. And then Shadowcat. Oh, we do have another Plexi on deck. First up, we have Cyclops. And behind him, our Plexi is going to North Star. And then Silver Sable on the Rainbow. Invisible Woman. Followed by Venom. Shadowcat on the canvas. And then Nightcrawler. Ooh, we did get some more low-numbered action. That looks like another Seismic Gold. So first up we have Nova. And Jean Grey is our spot to strike with some numbered action. And for Jean Grey, she is 53 of 92 on the Seismic Gold. And another lenticular. This one is going to Namor. So that one's pretty cool. You can see the fish in front of Namor. So congrats to the Namor the Submariner spot on getting the lenticular. And then Adam Warlock to finish off our pack. Apocalypse. Followed by Dazzler on the cover variant. Tombstone on the clear cut. And then Spidey. Enchantress. Followed by Jubilee on the cover variant. Sabretooth on the canvas. And then again on the base card. Juggernaut. Followed by Sauron on the cover variant. Phoenix on the clear cut. And then Havoc to finish off our pack. Quicksilver. Cyclops on the corner box creations. Storm on the canvas. And then Bullseye. Captain America. And behind Cap, we're going to have another blue tracks. And this one is going to Bullseye on the cover variant blue tracks. And then Strong Guy on the clear cut. And Mephisto. And 2 packs to go in this one. Scarlet Witch. Beast on the cover variant. Blob on the canvas. And then Storm. Alright, last pack. What do you got for us? Last box did alright though. We saw 2 lenticulars and a Seismic Gold to 92. So let's see if our last pack has any goodies. Archangel. And then Rainbow going out to Mephisto. Bullseye on the clear cut. And then Blob is going to be our final card. Alright, everybody, give us 2 seconds and we will start recap. What?
What you have going on here?
Those are like
Gracious.
I don't know.
Oh, bro, you should have went to Grab Joe or something.
This
my
is
gosh.
all good.
What are all these? Oh, these covers. Okay. The covers, they all go to one spot. What is all this? We're not going to we'll just grab this. Okay, for sure.
That's a good one.
You scared me for a second, Arturo.
Alright, let's start with our lowest numbered action. Unfortunately, we did not go that low. Lowest parallels we found are the Seismic Golds to 92. One for Iron Man on the cover variant. And then the other for Jean Grey. Next up, we have Human Torch, and this was our only PMG. We found a red PMG going to the Human Torch. Up next, we have our red Prisms, starting off with Ultron on the cover variant, and then Thanos and Thing. And those are all to 292. That was just the cover variant red Prisms. And then our regular red prisms, these are to 492. We found Mojo, Silver Surfer, Juggernaut, Darkhawk, and Namorita. Up next, we have our pink lasers. These are all the cover variant pink lasers. They are to 692. Starting off with Colossus, Magneto, Invisible Woman, Havoc, and then Shadowcat, Green Goblin, and Adam Warlock. Up next, we have our pink lasers to 992. These are the base versions. Starting off with Deathbird, Doctor Doom, Mr. Fantastic, Cyclops, Thor, Nova, Mole Man, Venom, Mephisto, Human Torch, and Hobgoblin. Let's see here. Up next, let's look at our plexis. Let's see how many plexis we hit. And then Arturo, where did you put the metal card to? Okay, I see it. So on the plexis, we ended up finding 6 plexis in our 18 boxes. Starting off with North Star, Juggernaut, Captain America, Enchantress, Mr. Sinister, and Archangel. So that worked out perfect because there's supposed to be one every 36 packs, and that's exactly what we found. Up next, let's look at our blue tracks, and they're not numbered, but much shorter printed. First up, we have Bullseye on the cover variant, then Mr. Fantastic, Shatterstar, Black Panther, the Black Cat on the cover variant, Apocalypse, Wolverine, Leader, Professor X, Mephisto on the cover variant, Mole Man, Thing, Lizard, Storm, Havoc, Phoenix, Strong Guy, Colossus, Thing, Storm, Tombstone, Black Cat, Blob, Havoc, Sabretooth, Mephisto, and Bullseye. Up next, we have our holo foils. Johnny Blaze, Namor, Hobgoblin, Ultron, Deathbird, Darkhawk, Cable, Dazzler, and Silver Surfer. Our lenticulars, Johnny Blaze, Namor, Captain Britain, Deathlock, Iceman, and then Thor. I think this is my favorite of the lenticulars so far. White Queen, Cage, Quasar, Elektra, Ultron, Mr. Sinister, Rogue, Night Thrasher, the Incredible Hulk, Loki, Juggernaut, and finally, Spider-Man. Yeah, this one looks awesome though too with the way they did the webbing, especially on the bottom. And our last couple things to recap, let's go through our woods. And we ended up finding 3 woods in our 18 boxes. First up, we have the Thing, Black Cat, and then Havoc. And then our lone metal for Loki. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for this one. Thanks again for joining us today. We are breaking it again tomorrow. So come back tomorrow, and hopefully we find a whole new batch of lenticulars. So thanks, everybody. Have yourselves a wonderful night, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye.